This podcast brought to you by Media Corp Radio. For more, visit podcast.sg.
1, 2, 3, 8.
For special health problems, talk to your doctor.
Parental guidance is advised.
Get some today, boys and girls.
You need to check this out with headphones.
Justin and Vernon. Muttons to midnight.
Good.
Mutton.
Yes, Mutton.
Here we are in the indoor stadium, and guess who? I can't believe this moment, Mutton. Gwen Stefani is sitting right in front of us.
This is unbelievable. Wow, and she's got a whole crew here as well. Gwen, welcome to Singapore. Thank you so much for stopping by our little island nation, and we're so excited that you're finally here to play a concert.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. It's really exciting. The tour's been amazing, like spectacular.
This has been a long tour for you. You've just finished Australia. Right. In fact, I was at the Melbourne concert. Fantastic.
Oh, you
man.
were there?
I was at Rod Laver, and I was just blown away. I was just telling everybody what a great concert it was.
Thank you.
How do you do it? How do you do it? Night after night, city after city, country after country. How do you do it?
You know, it's so weird you ask that right now, because before I came over here, I was saying to the girls in the room, I'm like, how come, I mean, our lives are so intense the whole time, like it doesn't let up, like it is, like we had one day off in Tokyo, which I was really excited about, one of my favorite places to go in the world, and I had to work on Lamb, which is my clothing line. So it is really intense, and it's really extreme and amazing, and I have, I'm really lucky because my husband is out with me on this part of the tour. He didn't go on the American tour, and just having him here, it makes it more like home's with me, do you know what I mean? Because when I'm away from him, then it's really hard, but it's incredible. I mean, every night the shows are, they're just, they you said you were blown away. I am blown away every night because it makes it feel real. You know, 14,000 people in front of you singing the words. Then it's like, oh my God, this is crazy. How did this happen to me? Who am I, you know?
The turnout, though, I mean, and we got a full house here at the indoor stadium waiting for you already. You know, at the Australian concerts, it was full house every night at every dome that you went to. I mean, do you expect this kind of massive success?
You know, with No Doubt, it's every time people just show up or care, it's always shocking, and it's always like, whew, you know, thank God. Like, you know, I mean, for me, imagine how many years now we've been doing this, and this has been totally different because it's weird to do a whole tour based on 2 records for me. You know what I mean? After having all the history with the band, and then to do this kind of a show, which is so different for me, and then to have, you know, it's mind-blowing. I can't believe it.
Fashion icon, actress, singer superstar, mom. What else haven't you done that you want to get into?
You know what? I'm in repeat zone now. I just want to make babies and make some make records, and you know, I feel really inspired to go back in with No Doubt and do a record. That's going to be really, you know, after I have a little bit of a break, that's going to be
soon, right?
Well, they're in the studio now. They really are in the studio. They're doing tracks, and we've never done it that way before. But I think that they're kind of like okay, because it was never intended to be this long, and it was never going to be 2 records. I was never going to tour. I mean, I could never even imagine touring without them, but I guess touring for some reason is what makes it feel complete and real, like I was just saying, and I just couldn't. It was such a surprising success. I didn't want to miss that in my life. You know what I mean? Right. So here I am, and yeah, it's going to be fun to go back in with them. I think writing with them is going to feel like coming home, you know, after going off and working with people like Pharrell and all the different amazing people I got to work with. It's daunting going in with, you know, that kind of a superstar like lineup.
Now with your solo career, it's a real far cry from what No Doubt used to do, and now you guys are going in to record a new album. So is any of your solo experience or type of sound going to go into that as well? Do we have a sneak peek into what No Doubt's going to do?
Well, I mean, the whole reason why I did these records was I wanted to do dance music, which is a lot of programming, which is, you know, programmed drums. It's not live music, and what No Doubt does is live music. So everybody has a part to play, and I don't really know. That's what's so kind of exciting about it, like to see, because it's not like they've just been sitting at home, you know what I mean? They've all had projects, they've all grown, they've worked on other music. Tony worked loads on my records, and so I think it'll be really interesting to see if I learned anything, obviously working with all these incredible people, and see what happens with the songwriting. I mean, I think that there's something really kind of incredible about it because we actually are yearning for each other. Like, we've been apart, so it's kind of like we don't take each other for granted at all. At this point, we're just like, okay, let's get back together and see what magic we can make.
Well, can't wait for the new album. All right. Before we get into the second part of the interview, very quickly, say something to your fans in Singapore. I mean, we've been waiting so long for you to come here. You're finally here. We're going to see the concert tonight. Say something to your fans here.
Oh my God, the pressure's on. No, I mean, this is obviously my big chance. I mean, tonight will be my big chance to just say thank you for giving me this incredible life, because obviously I'm nothing without them. What am I? I just write songs and hope that people listen to them. That's all it is. So I'm really grateful to be here, and I think traveling the world is one of the biggest rewards of everything, that all of my success, to be able to come to places like this. The promoter gave me this huge book on Singapore last night, and I was in bed looking through it, and I'm so obsessed with seeing old pictures of people from the 1800s with sarongs on. I'm like, wow, that's the people. That's what this, that's where they started. And it was interesting for me to look through that book and just kind of figure out where I'm at. But it's really an eye opener to be able to go around the world and meet people like you guys and meet the fans that gave me this life. And it just is I just feel like it makes me a better person to be able to travel and not just be in my one little Orange County backyard wondering what the world's like.
Okay, so since you know a bit about Singapore, let's go into the second part of this interview right now. Here's the thing: Singapore just celebrated our 42nd birthday just last week. Gwen is actually kind of decked out in Singapore colors. If you notice today, she's in yeah, there you go.
I saw all the flags when I was driving in.
Let's just test Gwen a little bit.
Please don't test me.
And let's see how good she could be at
if she was Singaporean.
At deciphering Singapore slang.
All right, cool.
Shall we do that? Okay, Gwen, just have fun with this. Wild guesses. Don't worry. Okay. Now,
let the Harajuku girls are here.
Harajuku girls are here. Okay. First phrase. Okay. What do you think this phrase means in Singapore when we say steady bumpy bee?
Steady bumpy bee?
What do you think that means?
Steady bumpy bee. That might be something naughty. No. Okay, it's not naughty. Okay. Steady bumpy bee. Wild guess, girls.
Poo-poo.
No, steady bumpy bee is simply another way of saying well done.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
you did that well. So well done, steady bumpy bee. All right, next one. How about sexy macam taxi?
Well, sex? Do you know what it means?
Harajuku girls trying to help out? No?
I'm trying to cheat with them.
Sexy macam taxi.
Well, sexy. I mean, does that mean sexy?
Yeah.
There you go. Sexy macam taxi means you're super good looking.
Yeah.
Like Gwen Stefani is sexy macam taxi.
Macam taxi. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
How do you say it again?
Sexy macam taxi.
Sexy macam
Taxi.
Taxi?
Taxi. As in
Taxi. Oh, sex. Okay.
Don't ask us why. We don't even know why. Okay. Two more quickly. When someone says in Singapore, when they say wapiang.
Wapiang.
Yeah. What could that mean? What do you think that means?
I don't know. Say it again.
Wapiang.
But how would you do it?
Okay, say in a sentence, right? Let's say you say something. Let's say you say, for example, No Doubt's album coming out next month, and I go wapiang.
Are you kidding me? Like that?
There you go. Okay, last one. Let's see if you can get this. Okay.
Will you write all these down for me?
Yeah. I will.
Diary?
Okay. Okay. Last one. What happens if I say someone 假爸不晒棒?
Well, that was really hard. Come on, that's taking it to another level. I have no idea.
No idea. Harajuku girls, you want to give it a try?
Anyone?
Did you say it again?
假爸不晒棒.
Saipang. Is that Saipang? Something about Saipang.
What's a saipang?
I have no idea. But she said it's all
Right?
All right. Let's translate it for you literally. It means you had a meal, you ate, and you're full, and you don't shit.
Oh, constipated!
But the actual, but the actual meaning is just that you got nothing to do.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just saying that with nothing to do.
So you
okay.
shoot in the breeze.
This is very interesting. I love this kind of stuff.
Gwen Stefani here on Muttons at Midnight. Thanks so much for doing this with us, and all the best for everything that's coming up. We hope to see you soon here again.
Thank you for playing the record, and thank you to everyone that even cares and listens and that's showing up tonight. It's going to be magic, so I appreciate it.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Up your Ziggy with the wah-wah brush. Muttons at midnight. 987 FM.